What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we will be breaking down one of the latest Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet's most recent trailer, Armarouge, and why this Pokemon will be one of the most competitive Pokemon we have seen ever in history. I'm being a little over dramatic, but this thing really does have potential, and we're going to get into why. In case you missed it, we did already break down its Violet counterpart, Scarlet, just recently in the week. So if you want to check that video, be sure to do that, because I know that seems to be the fan favorite over Armarouge, but I think both of these guys are pretty dang cool. And we already talked about Scarlet, we're talking about Armarouge now. So, Armarouge is a fire psychic type. It is exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet, but no need to worry. In the wide world of the internet, you Violet people will be able to get it from us Scarlet people if we so choose to give it to you. You're at our mercy here. I joke. But Armarouge really does have potential. The fire psychic typing, it is a pretty good offensive typing. You know, it covers many common types. You've got steel. You have, obviously, fighting, poison, which is going to become even more prevalent in this game. You know, we talked about how Grafaiai is a Pokemon that really does have competitive potential. So here you go, Armarouge is your Grafaiai killer. And of course, it covers more typings. Those are kind of some really big ones that you see in the competitive field. So Armarouge has a check for that. And this typing is pretty rare. I mean, the only other Pokemon that have it is Delphox and Victini, unless I am forgetting one, and I feel like I definitely am now. I guess there's Zenmode Darmanitan, but come on, that doesn't count. So, we have a lot of speculation that we kind of have to do here with Armarouge. I talked about in the Scarlet video how I thought that Scarlet would be much more faster, and Armarouge would probably be a bit bulkier, and the fact that Armarouge kind of, it talks about how its signature move, it will lose some of its armor and lower its defenses, kind of backs me up on that. It seems like that this Pokemon puts importance in its armor and its defenses. And so, yeah, I could see this thing being a bit bulkier, but, of course, its signature move is going to lower those defense and special defense. It's basically a special fire type close combat, so it's going to be pretty powerful, but it's going to cost you to use. But no need to worry, close combat is a very competitive move, and so this move could do very well as well. I mean, obviously, we're going to be looking at speed here. It's a big question of, what is this Pokemon speed going to look like? Is it going to be absolutely abysmal from all that armor, or is it going to be something that we can kind of work with a little bit? I'm not sure, and I am looking very forward to it, but either way, this might be a Trick Room Mon, and it is a Psychic type, so it probably will get access to Trick Room. Its ability is Flash Fire. Now, this is a pretty good ability. You know, you can switch it into a Fire-type move, and its Fire-type moves will get stronger. Downside of that, though, is it are a Resist Fire-type, so it's kind of a question of, do you really want another immunity that you already resist pretty well? Would we like another ability? And that's where its hidden ability is going to be a big question. I talked about in the Scarlet video that I thought it would be really cool if Scarlet got Defiant and this Pokemon got Justified, but obviously, as some of you pointed out, that is not so great for a physical attacker. Don't know what happened to my brain that day, but I do think Mega Launcher would be an amazing hidden ability, and it makes sense, right? This thing literally takes its armor and kind of makes it like a Pulse Man cannon and fires beams, and this would, of course, boost Sphere moves, Pulse moves, and you could give this thing Aura Sphere, we could give it Dark Pulse, we could give it, shoot, if they wanted to be really crazy, they could do Water Pulse, but I doubt that's going to happen. But potentially we could even see this Pokemon get some new Pulse moves. There's always a chance they introduce new Pulse moves. A Fire-type Pulse move would be pretty cool. A lot of potential there with that. I mean, its weaknesses are Ghost and Ground and Water and Dark and Rock, so this Pokemon is going to be able to get stuff to cover that. If it gets Aura Sphere, boom, Dark and Rock weaknesses, gone. If it gets Shadow Ball, which a lot of Psychic types do, so that's not completely out of the realm of possibility, then boom, there goes your ghost types. So water types, you have Solar Beam. That'll also take care of your ground types. So there's a lot of options, and I talked about this a little bit with Ceruledge, but I think that could be potentially this Pokemon's niche as well as Ceruledge's, is that they both will probably get many different moves. There'll be a lot of options, so it's going to be a question of what set are they running. You know, someone throws out a Dracovish, which was a Pokemon that really did dominate for a good bit there in Gen 8. You kind of know what to expect, right? You know that this thing's going to have Fishious Wren, and that is going to be primarily what they're relying on. It's going to have Samrush or Strong Jaw, and if it has Strong Jaw, it is very likely Scarfed. You kind of know. But with this Pokemon and Ceruledge, of course, there's going to be that guessing game that, okay, is this one running Aura Sphere, or is it running Solar Beam? Is this one running Iron Defense? Is this, you know, a lot of different options. Shell Smash could be a potential thing that this Pokemon could get. That's going to be very, very scary. And again, like I said, with Mega Launcher, you're going to be looking at moves like Flash Cannon and Aura Sphere. They're not just going to be doing okay. They're going to dominate. They are going to be very scary moves that you don't want to send a Pokemon into because they're much more boosted and they're already pretty good moves. Flash Cannon has that chance for the special defense drop, so now all of Armarouge's moves are going to be hitting harder against you. So, like I said, this Pokemon has a lot of potential just in the fact that there's so many questions surrounding its move pool, and there's so many questions surrounding its hidden ability, and depending on what goes on there, you don't know what to expect from this Pokemon. So there you have it, guys. That is my competitive analysis on Armarouge. Be sure to let me know what you think of this Pokemon. Let me know, is it on your team? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Are you Team Armarouge or Team Ceruledge? I know most of you are Team Ceruledge. I love them both, but probably lean that way as well. Be sure to also check out our competitive analysis series if you have not already done so. We've broken down so many Pokemon now, and we're going to keep going, of course. And also be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future competitive analysis videos or just our other theory videos or speculation videos, all that fun stuff. Until next time, I will see all of you later.